The program today that we have partnered with Soulstream Radio with is actually a girl empowerment program. It focused on holistic development and holistic support to the girl child together as an introduction into radio broadcasting as a profession. The learners and the participants of today were basically handpicked in support with the principals and accompanied by 2 teachers. It was a very emotional program. I think one does not necessarily understand the challenges that our children are faced with. I think that education is one element where you can further your career, but there are so many other things happening in the life of a human being, of a child, and sometimes you don't necessarily get an opportunity to focus on that. So when I say girl empowerment, it focused on things like communication, and not just communication as a medium or as a profession, but how you carry yourself, levels of confidence, how you project yourself outside in society, and all of that.
As jy langer as 3 maande of 'n maand of 'n week nie lekker voel nie, dan moet jy offload. Jy moet met iemand praat. En ek kan julle waarborg, nie een teacher sal jou wegjaag as jy kom met 'n probleem. The vision was to bring young girls into radio to come and experience a day in a life in the presenter's life, and also how to prepare for radio. And I actually feel that it has been beyond successful on my path because of the emotions, the Thanksgiving and the whole atmosphere. So yes, I am excited, I am blessed, and I am privileged to be used to serve my community.
I feel like a program such as this really puts them 10 steps ahead, because it helps build the character, it helps build speaking, which they often lack because we are just left to our own devices, especially coming from those types of areas.
They embrace themselves when they go out of their comfort zone. So this is very helpful. Yes, thank you.
This initiative telling ladies that regardless of who you are, where you come from, you can be better. You can reach for the stars, and you don't need to stand in a kitchen and cook, and clean and raise kids. You can do all of those things while building yourself.
Ek is nie spyt ek het gekom nie, van ek het baie dinge geleer, en ek kan selfs ook vir ander mense sê, hulle moenie opgee nie, alhoewel afgunstige mense gaan wees om te sê, jy gaan dit nie maak in die lewe nie, maar hulle moenie luister na hulle nie, van hulle gaan dit eventually maak in die lewe, van die sê, as jy eintlik uit hulle uit nie, dis wat jy van jouself maak. Vandag was 'n baie lekker dag. Ek het nie geweet ons gaan oor baie dinge praat, maar ek het dit baie geniet. En ek wil net dankie sê vir Soulstream Radio vir wat hulle vir ons gedoen het en vir die goeie wat hulle vir ons gegee het. Vandag het ek baie dinge geleer wat ek hiervan geweet het, en dat ek moet nooit opgee in die lewe nie. As baie dinge wat ek kan doen. Ek moet luister wat ander mense vir my sê nie.
So today basically focused on empowering the girl child with those things that they don't necessarily hear at school, or that they don't necessarily talk to, that they don't necessarily have the guidance on, that their parents might not be able to confidently speak to them about. That is what today focused on, and then in a snippet also an introduction into radio broadcasting. We do these type of projects, programs, initiatives to have a legacy for the generations to come. I think as a country, as a nation, we know all of the challenges that we are faced with, the high unemployment rate, the high school dropout rate, teenage pregnancy that's on the rise, our HIV/AIDS rate, for example. So we try to have these impactful programs that you might not see the impact of in the next year, in the next 2 years, in the next 5 years, but definitely in the next generation to come, so that we can change the societal dynamics that learners are currently faced with.
Oh!